How's the weather where you are? Did you have a good weekend? How was your flight? Have you been here before? Are you enjoying the conference? How's business? What do you think of the latest market trends? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Did you catch the news this morning? What do you do in your free time? Meetings. Let's get started. Shall we begin? Can everyone see the screen? I'd like to welcome you all to today's meeting. Let's go over the agenda. Does anyone have any updates? Can we take a moment to review the minutes from our last meeting? What are the key takeaways? Could you clarify that point? Let's move on to the next topic. We'll circle back to that later. Does anyone have any questions? I need your input on this matter. Let's set a deadline for this task. Could you summarize what we've discussed? Presentations. Today, I'm going to talk about. Let's look at the first slide. Here are the main points. As you can see from this chart, this graph illustrates. I'd like to draw your attention to. Let me give you a brief overview. This slide shows. To sum up. In conclusion. Are there any questions? Thank you for your attention. I'll be happy to answer any questions now. Let's move on to the next part of the presentation. That brings us to the end of the presentation. Negotiations. Let's discuss the terms. We need to talk about pricing. What are your conditions? Can we agree on a compromise? We're open to negotiation. That's a reasonable offer. We need to consider this further. Let's find a middle ground. Can you be more flexible on this point? We'd like to propose a different approach. How about a discount for bulk orders? Could you provide more details on your proposal? What are your main concerns? Let's finalize the agreement. We'll need to review this internally. Teleconferences and video calls. Can everyone hear me clearly? Please mute your microphones. Can you see my screen? Let's wait for a few more participants. We'll start in a few minutes. Does anyone have any issues with connectivity? Please speak up if you have any questions. Let's take a short break. We'll resume in 5 minutes. Thank you for joining the call. We'll send out the meeting minutes shortly. Can you repeat that, please? I think there's a lag in the connection. Let's wrap up the call. Looking forward to our next call. Emails and written communication. Dear Name. I hope this email finds you well. Thank you for your email. I am writing to inform you. Please find attached. Could you please confirm receipt of this email? I look forward to your response. Best regards. Sincerely. Kind regards. Thank you for your prompt response. Please let me know if you have any questions. I apologize for any inconvenience. We appreciate your business. Let's schedule a meeting. Customer service. How can I assist you today? I'm here to help. Could you please provide more details? I understand your concern. We'll look into this immediately. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We're working on resolving the issue. I apologize for the inconvenience. Your satisfaction is our priority. Is there anything else I can help you with? We'll keep you updated on the progress. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate your feedback. I'll escalate this to our support team. Have a great day. Sales and marketing. We're excited to offer you. This is a limited time offer. Don't miss out on our latest promotion. How can we meet your needs? Let's discuss how our product can benefit you. Here are the features of our new product. This product/service is perfect for. Can I schedule a demo for you? We're offering a special discount. Our customers love this because. Let me show you how it works. We'd love to have you as a client. Here's why you should choose us. We're confident you'll be satisfied. Let's find a solution that works for you. Follow-ups and reminders. I'm following up on our previous conversation. Just a friendly reminder about. Have you had a chance to review the document? I'm checking in to see if you received my last email. We haven't heard back from you. Do you have any updates for us? Please don't hesitate to contact me. Let me know if you need any further information. Can we schedule a follow-up meeting? Just wanted to touch base. I wanted to remind you about the deadline. Is there anything else you need from us? Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Please let me know your availability. Project management. Let's outline the project scope. We need to set clear objectives. What are the key milestones? Let's assign tasks to the team. We need to monitor the progress closely. Can we review the project timeline? Are we on track to meet our deadline? Let's identify any potential risks. We'll need a status update. What's the current status of the project? Can we discuss the project budget? Let's ensure we meet the project requirements. We need to prioritize these tasks. Let's schedule a project review meeting. How can we improve our processes? Financial discussions. Let's review the financial report. Can we discuss the budget allocation? We need to cut costs. Our revenue has increased/decreased. What are our profit margins? We need to improve our cash flow. Let's analyze our expenses. We're under budget. Can we forecast our financials? We need to secure funding. Let's negotiate payment terms. Our financial goals are. Can we discuss the ROI? We need to review our financial strategy. Let's go over the balance sheet. Team collaboration. Let's work together on this project. Can you collaborate with name on this task? We need to brainstorm some ideas. Let's share our insights. We need everyone's input. How can we improve our teamwork? Let's schedule a team meeting. Can you help me with this issue? We need to coordinate our efforts. Let's leverage our strengths. How can we support each other? Let's set some team goals. We need to communicate effectively. Can we review our progress as a team? Let's celebrate our successes. Human resources. Welcome to the team. We're excited to have you on board. Let's discuss your role. What are your career goals? We need to schedule a performance review. Let's go over your job description. We offer professional development opportunities. Do you have any concerns? We need to address some issues. Let's discuss your compensation package. What are your strengths and areas for improvement? We're committed to your growth. Do you need any support or resources? Let's set some development goals. We're here to help you succeed. Company policies and procedures. We need to follow company guidelines. Please review the policy manual. This is our standard operating procedure. Let's ensure compliance with regulations. We need to update our policies. Please adhere to the code of conduct. We have a zero tolerance policy for. Let's conduct a policy review. This is our company's policy on. Please familiarize yourself with our procedures. We need to enforce these rules. Let's ensure everyone is informed. We need to document this process. Please follow the established protocols. Let's review our safety procedures. Performance and feedback. Let's discuss your performance. You're doing an excellent job. We appreciate your hard work. Here are some areas for improvement. Let's set some performance goals. How can we support your development? We value your contributions. Let's review your achievements. What challenges are you facing? We need to address these issues. Let's work on improving your skills. You're a valuable member of the team. Let's discuss your progress. We need to provide constructive feedback. Let's celebrate your successes. Problem solving and decision making. Let's identify the problem. We need to find a solution. What are the options? Let's analyze the pros and cons. We need to make a decision. Let's brainstorm some ideas. What are the potential risks? Let's implement the solution. We need to evaluate the results. What are the next steps? Let's seek input from the team. We need to prioritize this issue. Let's review our decision-making process. What are the key factors to consider? Let's develop an action plan. We need to address this challenge. Miscellaneous. Let's stay focused on our goals. We need to maintain a positive attitude. General business communication. We need to schedule a meeting. Let's finalize the details. Can you send me the report? Please confirm the appointment. We need to stay on schedule. Let's review the project plan. Can we discuss this later? Please keep me updated. We need to address this issue. Let's set a timeline. Can we arrange a conference call? We need to follow up on this. Please send me the files. Let's draft a proposal. We need to improve our efficiency. Can we get an update on this? Please clarify your point. Let's set up a meeting with the client. We need to be more proactive. Can you provide an estimate? Let's go over the details. We need to streamline our processes. Can you give me a summary? Please verify the information. Let's create a checklist. We need to discuss our strategy. Can you prepare a presentation? Please update the document. Let's review the contract. We need to address the challenges. Can you send an email reminder? Please follow up with the client. Let's set a target date. We need to prioritize our tasks. Can you draft an agenda? Please forward me the email. Let's plan our next steps. We need to improve our communication. Can you schedule a call? Please provide feedback. Let's discuss the budget. We need to finalize the project. Can you summarize the key points? Please send the invoice. Let's set up a training session. We need to update our records. Can you check the status? Please provide a timeline. Let's discuss the deliverables. We need to manage our resources. Can you confirm the details? Please coordinate with the team. Let's review the feedback. We need to optimize our workflow. Can you prepare a report? Please send the confirmation. Let's analyze the data. We need to develop a plan. Can you provide an overview? Please update me on the progress. Let's discuss the objectives. We need to allocate resources. Can you send the proposal? Please confirm the arrangements. Let's schedule a review meeting. We need to gather more information. Can you provide a status update? Please complete the task. Let's discuss the next steps. We need to ensure quality. Can you arrange a meeting? Please check the details. Let's review the schedule. We need to focus on our goals. Can you send me the draft? Please follow the instructions. Let's discuss the timeline. We need to address the risks. Can you confirm the appointment? Please provide an update. Let's review the performance. We need to finalize the agenda. Can you send the document? Please check the status. Let's discuss the options. We need to improve our service. Can you provide the details? Please confirm receipt. Let's plan the event. We need to address the concerns. Can you draft a proposal? Please follow up on this. Let's review the objectives. We need to optimize our strategy. Can you send the report? Please check with the team. Let's discuss the project scope. We need to improve our productivity. Can you provide a summary? Please confirm the schedule. Team collaboration. Let's work on this together. Can you assist me with this task? We need to coordinate our efforts. Let's share our ideas. Can you review this document? We need to collaborate on this project. Let's discuss our roles. Can you help me with this? We need to communicate more effectively. Let's set up a team meeting. Can you update the team? We need to align our goals. Let's brainstorm solutions. Can you check the progress? We need to support each other. Let's discuss the challenges. Can you provide your input? We need to work more closely. Let's review our strategy. Can you share your thoughts? We need to divide the tasks. Let's discuss our approach. Can you collaborate with name? We need to set team goals. Let's review our progress. Can you help me with the presentation? We need to share the workload. Let's discuss the timeline. Can you update the project plan? We need to work as a team. Let's identify our strengths. Can you provide feedback? We need to improve our collaboration. Let's review the project scope. Can you assist with the report? We need to set clear objectives. Let's discuss our priorities. Can you help with the research? We need to work more efficiently. Let's review the tasks. Can you share the document? We need to align our efforts. Let's discuss the deliverables. Can you update the status report? We need to support our colleagues. Let's brainstorm ideas. Can you help with the analysis? We need to communicate openly. Let's review our plans. Can you assist with the project? Client communication. Thank you for your business. How can we assist you today? We appreciate your feedback. Let's schedule a meeting. Can you provide more details? We value your input. How can we meet your needs? Let's discuss your requirements. Can you send us your specifications? We appreciate your patience. How can we improve our service? Let's review your order. Can you provide an update? We value your business. How can we help you succeed? Let's discuss your project. Can you provide your feedback? We appreciate your support. How can we best serve you? Let's review your feedback. Can you send us your comments? We value your partnership. How can we enhance our service? Let's discuss your feedback. Can you provide more information? We appreciate your loyalty. How can we better serve you? Let's review your suggestions. Can you send us your requirements? We value your suggestions. How can we exceed your expectations? Let's discuss your concerns. Can you provide your insights? We appreciate your trust. How can we improve our products? Let's review your preferences. Can you send us your feedback? We value your recommendations. How can we enhance your experience? Let's discuss your goals. Can you provide your requirements? We appreciate your business. How can we make this right? Let's review your project scope. Can you send us your input? We value your collaboration. How can we improve our process? Let's discuss your expectations. Can you provide more insights? We appreciate your engagement. Problem solving and decision making. Let's identify the problem. We need to find a solution. What are the options? Let's analyze the pros and cons. We need to make a decision. Let's brainstorm some ideas. What are the potential risks? Let's implement the solution. We need to evaluate the results. What are the next steps? Let's seek input from the team. We need to prioritize this issue. Let's review our decision-making process. What are the key factors to consider? Let's develop an action plan. We need to address this challenge. Let's look at the data. We need to consider all options. Let's weigh the pros and cons. We need to make an informed decision. Let's discuss possible solutions. We need to gather more information. Let's identify the root cause. We need to explore all alternatives. Let's assess the situation. We need to consider the impact. Let's evaluate the benefits. We need to make a quick decision. Let's discuss the best approach. We need to be strategic. Let's consider the long-term effects. We need to be thorough. Let's review our options. We need to be decisive. Let's take a step back. We need to think critically. Let's consider the implications. We need to be pragmatic. Let's be proactive. We need to be flexible. Let's find a compromise. We need to be innovative. Let's look at the bigger picture. We need to be realistic. Let's focus on the solution. We need to act quickly. Let's be objective. We need to collaborate. Let's make a decision. We need to implement the plan. General business communication. Let's proceed with the project. Can you provide an update by tomorrow? Please ensure everyone is informed. We need to resolve this issue quickly. Let's avoid any delays. Can you share your insights on this? Please let me know if you need assistance. We need to meet our deadlines. Let's maintain open communication. Can you handle the task? Please double-check the details. We need to stay within budget. Let's aim for quality results. Can you attend the meeting? Please review the proposal. We need to find a solution together. Let's keep our stakeholders updated. Can you finalize the agreement? Please provide feedback on the draft. We need to improve our customer service. Let's align our strategies. Can you coordinate with the team? Please share the report with everyone. We need to monitor the progress closely. Let's ensure everyone understands the goals. Can you arrange a demo for next week? Please schedule a follow-up meeting. We need to analyze the market trends. Let's prepare for the upcoming conference. Can you summarize the key points? Please follow the established guidelines. We need to respect each other's opinions. Let's focus on achieving our targets. Can you present the findings? Please update the status report. We need to address any issues promptly. Let's collaborate effectively. Can you propose a strategy? Please verify the accuracy of the data. We need to adapt to the changes. Let's plan for future growth. Can you lead the project? Please respect the deadlines. We need to enhance our reputation. Let's aim for continuous improvement. Can you attend the training session? Please prioritize this task. We need to foster teamwork. Let's celebrate our achievements. Can you share your expertise? Please update the software version. We need to address any concerns. Let's explore new opportunities. Can you propose a budget? Please consider all options. We need to stay competitive. Let's implement best practices. Can you prepare the presentation slides? Please contribute to the discussion. We need to achieve sustainable growth. Let's optimize our resources. Can you participate in the webinar? Please adhere to the company policies. We need to foster a positive environment. Let's encourage creativity. Can you share the project timeline? Please respect confidentiality. We need to streamline our processes. Let's embrace diversity. Can you provide constructive feedback? Please adhere to the industry standards. We need to invest in innovation. Let's overcome challenges together. Can you meet the client's expectations? Please review the contract terms. We need to support our team members. Let's achieve customer satisfaction. Can you negotiate the terms? Please maintain transparency. We need to comply with regulations. Let's foster a culture of accountability. Can you manage the project timeline? Please communicate effectively. We need to enhance our brand image. Let's establish clear objectives. Can you resolve the technical issues? Please develop a contingency plan. We need to promote teamwork. Let's ensure data security. Can you create a marketing campaign? Please evaluate the performance metrics. We need to conduct market research. Let's exceed customer expectations. Can you analyze the financial data? Please stay updated on industry trends. We need to develop strategic partnerships. Let's foster a culture of respect. Can you present the proposal to the client? Please handle customer inquiries promptly. We need to comply with ethical standards. Team collaboration. Let's foster collaboration among departments. Can you mentor the new team members? Please share your knowledge and skills. We need to empower our team. Let's encourage a culture of feedback. Can you delegate tasks effectively? Please recognize team achievements. We need to promote professional development. Let's support each other's success. Can you facilitate team building activities? Please participate actively in meetings. We need to cultivate trust among team members. Let's inspire creativity and innovation. Can you resolve conflicts constructively? Please encourage open communication. We need to promote a positive work environment. Let's celebrate diversity and inclusion. Can you promote collaboration across teams? Please demonstrate leadership qualities. We need to foster a sense of belonging. Let's uphold our core values. Can you motivate the team during challenges? Please promote a culture of continuous learning. We need to enhance team dynamics. Let's encourage initiative and autonomy. Can you support team members' growth? Please foster a spirit of resilience. We need to build strong relationships. Let's embrace constructive feedback. Can you encourage cross-functional collaboration? Please recognize individual contributions. We need to promote a culture of innovation. Let's promote work-life balance. Can you facilitate team decision-making? Please lead by example. We need to encourage creativity. Let's foster a collaborative mindset. Can you promote team cohesion? Please prioritize team well-being. We need to encourage knowledge sharing. Let's empower team members to take ownership. Can you create opportunities for growth? Please support team initiatives. We need to foster a sense of community. Let's promote a culture of accountability. Can you facilitate effective communication? Please foster a culture of trust. We need to promote team effectiveness. Let's encourage professional development. Can you promote a culture of excellence? Client communication. Thank you for your prompt response. How can we exceed your expectations? We appreciate your ongoing support. Let's collaborate to achieve your goals. Can you provide more details about your needs? Please share your feedback on our services. We value your partnership with us. Let's schedule a follow-up meeting soon. Can you recommend our services to others? Please let us know if you have any concerns. We appreciate your valuable feedback. Let's address any issues promptly. Can you provide testimonials for our services? Please share your success stories with us. We value your trust in our company. Let's continue to build a strong relationship. Can you refer potential clients to us? Please share your thoughts on our products. We appreciate your loyalty to our brand. Let's ensure your satisfaction with our services. Can you provide a testimonial for our website? Please share your experience with us. We value your input on our products. Let's enhance our partnership together. Can you recommend improvements to our services? Please let us know how we can assist you. We appreciate your commitment to quality. Let's address any concerns you may have. Can you provide feedback on our latest offering? Please share your insights on our performance. We value your opinion on our service delivery. Let's work together to achieve success. Can you assist us in reaching new clients? Please share your satisfaction with our team. We appreciate your business with us. Let's ensure a seamless experience for you. Can you provide suggestions for improvement? Please share your expectations with us. We value your engagement with our company. Let's continue to meet your needs effectively. Can you refer us to other potential clients? Please let us know if you have any questions. We appreciate your partnership over the years. Let's address any challenges together. Can you provide insights into market trends? Please share your vision for the future. We value your trust in our expertise. Let's enhance your experience with us. Can you recommend us to your network? Please share your feedback on our performance. Problem solving and decision making. Let's identify the root cause of the issue. Can you propose a solution to this problem? Please share your recommendations with us. We need to evaluate all possible options. Let's analyze the impact of this decision. Can you collaborate with us on this challenge? Please consider the long-term implications. We need to prioritize our actions. Let's implement a contingency plan. Can you anticipate any potential risks? Please communicate any concerns you have. We need to weigh the pros and cons. Let's seek input from key stakeholders. Can you navigate through this complex issue? Please gather all relevant information. We need to decide on the best course of action. Let's consult with our legal team. Can you recommend a strategy for us? Please address any immediate concerns. We need to ensure compliance with regulations. Let's determine the scope of the problem. Can you assess the financial impact? Please identify any dependencies. We need to mitigate potential risks. Let's engage experts in the field. Can you propose a timeline for resolution? Please evaluate the feasibility of each option. We need to uphold our company values. Let's consider the ethical implications. Can you outline the steps for resolution? Please prioritize customer satisfaction. We need to maintain transparency throughout. Let's address any systemic issues. Can you brainstorm with the team? Please leverage your expertise in this matter. We need to take decisive action. Let's learn from past experiences. Can you forecast future challenges? Please monitor the situation closely. We need to learn and adapt quickly. Let's proactively manage this situation. Can you anticipate stakeholder reactions? Please communicate our plan effectively. We need to remain agile in our approach. Let's empower our team to act. Can you anticipate any potential roadblocks? Please document our decision-making process. We need to align our actions with our goals. Let's ensure clarity in our communications. Can you anticipate market trends? Please involve relevant departments. We need to uphold our commitment to excellence. Let's mitigate any reputational risks. Can you align our actions with our values? Please communicate any updates promptly. We need to collaborate across functions. Let's evaluate the effectiveness of our response. Can you escalate critical issues as needed? Please engage with external stakeholders. We need to uphold our corporate responsibility. Let's foster a culture of continuous improvement. Can you identify lessons learned? Please innovate to address challenges. We need to adapt to changing circumstances. Let's leverage technology for solutions. Can you maintain a customer-centric approach? Please navigate through regulatory requirements. We need to demonstrate resilience. Let's optimize resources for efficiency. Can you prepare for potential scenarios? Please pursue sustainable solutions. We need to respect diverse perspectives. Let's safeguard against future risks. Can you strategize for long-term success? Please support our decision-making process. We need to uphold high standards of integrity. Let's validate our assumptions. Can you weigh the implications of each option? Please adapt strategies based on feedback. We need to anticipate competitive pressures. Let's navigate through uncertainty. Can you prepare for emerging trends? Please adhere to industry best practices. We need to anticipate customer needs. Let's align our strategy with market demands. Can you assess the impact on stakeholders? Please communicate with clarity and empathy. We need to champion innovative solutions. Let's demonstrate agility in decision-making. Can you ensure compliance with regulations? Please evaluate the feasibility of solutions. We need to foster a culture of trust and transparency. Let's integrate feedback into our approach. Can you iterate based on customer insights? Please lead with confidence and humility. We need to minimize operational disruptions. Let's navigate complexities with clarity. Can you optimize processes for efficiency? Please prioritize sustainability initiatives. We need to pursue ethical business practices. Leadership and management. Let's align our team's efforts with our vision. Can you inspire others through your actions? Please mentor aspiring leaders within the team. We need to cultivate a growth mindset. Let's delegate responsibilities effectively. Can you foster a culture of innovation? Please guide the team toward achieving goals. We need to empower employees to take initiative. Let's instill confidence in our team members. Can you motivate the team during challenges? Please nurture talent within the organization. We need to promote a culture of accountability. Let's optimize team performance. Can you provide constructive feedback regularly? Please recognize and celebrate achievements. We need to set clear expectations. Let's support professional development initiatives. Can you trust your team to deliver results? Please uphold our values in all interactions. We need to lead with empathy and compassion. Let's cultivate an inclusive work environment. Can you champion diversity within the organization? Please empower employees to make decisions. We need to adapt leadership styles as needed. Let's foster a collaborative leadership approach. Can you communicate our vision effectively? Please create opportunities for team bonding. We need to drive organizational change. Let's establish a culture of continuous learning. Can you foster a sense of belonging among employees? Please implement performance improvement plans. We need to prioritize employee well-being. Let's lead by example in ethical behavior. Can you promote transparency in decision-making? Please recognize and address employee concerns. We need to align our actions with organizational goals. Let's provide leadership in times of crisis. Can you support team members' career growth? Please communicate expectations clearly. We need to develop succession plans. Let's foster cross-functional collaboration. Can you inspire trust in leadership decisions? Please navigate organizational politics effectively. We need to promote a culture of respect. Let's lead initiatives for social responsibility. Can you manage organizational change effectively? Please provide guidance during transitions. We need to promote ethical leadership practices. Let's mentor emerging leaders within the organization. Can you navigate complex stakeholder relationships? Please support initiatives for employee engagement. We need to uphold high standards of governance. Let's encourage continuous feedback. Can you foster a culture of adaptability? Please lead initiatives for organizational development. We need to champion diversity and inclusion. Let's promote a healthy work-life balance. Can you manage performance effectively? Please prioritize organizational goals. We need to align individual goals with team objectives. Let's foster innovation in our processes. Can you advocate for employee wellness programs? Please communicate strategic priorities. We need to develop leadership pipelines. Let's empower teams to drive results. Can you navigate through ambiguity? Please lead by example in integrity. We need to foster a customer-centric culture. Let's promote continuous improvement initiatives. Can you implement change management strategies? Please support initiatives for talent retention. We need to align incentives with performance. Let's cultivate a culture of collaboration. Can you promote knowledge sharing across teams? Please facilitate alignment on strategic objectives. We need to lead with empathy and compassion. Let's foster a culture of trust and transparency. Can you advocate for diversity in leadership? Please communicate effectively with stakeholders. We need to empower teams to innovate. Let's champion sustainability initiatives. Can you foster a culture of accountability? Please mentor high-potential employees. We need to align resources with priorities. Let's navigate organizational complexities. Can you lead cross-functional initiatives? Please support initiatives for cultural transformation. We need to promote leadership development programs. Let's ensure compliance with regulations. Can you facilitate strategic planning sessions? Please promote ethical decision-making. We need to drive performance excellence. Let's encourage learning from failures. Can you cultivate a growth mindset? Please empower teams to take ownership. We need to align actions with values. Let's foster a culture of continuous feedback. Can you lead with resilience and agility? Please promote a culture of inclusivity. We need to develop coaching skills. Let's support employees' career aspirations. Can you navigate through organizational dynamics? Please foster a culture of innovation. We need to promote a shared vision. Let's lead change initiatives effectively. Can you advocate for employee well-being? Please demonstrate ethical leadership. We need to champion diversity initiatives. Let's inspire teams to achieve greatness. Can you facilitate leadership workshops? Please communicate expectations clearly. We need to align strategies with objectives. Let's empower teams to drive results. Can you mentor emerging leaders? Please support professional growth. We need to foster a collaborative environment. Let's promote cross-functional collaboration. Can you lead by example in integrity? Please navigate complex stakeholder relationships. We need to champion organizational values. Let's develop high-performance teams. Can you drive organizational change? Please promote continuous learning. We need to nurture talent. Let's align actions with strategic goals. Can you lead with vision and purpose? Please foster a culture of resilience. We need to encourage employee engagement. Let's promote a culture of continuous improvement. Can you champion initiatives for diversity? Please lead initiatives for innovation. We need to foster a culture of trust. Let's promote leadership accountability. Can you navigate through challenges? Please communicate effectively with stakeholders. We need to drive results through teamwork. Let's support employee development. Can you empower teams to make decisions? Please prioritize organizational goals. We need to champion sustainability efforts. Let's foster a culture of inclusivity. Can you inspire others to excel? Please lead with integrity and honesty. We need to align actions with values. Let's cultivate a growth mindset. Can you foster innovation in our processes? Please promote collaboration across teams. We need to empower employees to take initiative. Let's provide leadership in challenging times. Can you mentor future leaders? Please communicate our vision effectively. We need to navigate organizational complexities. Let's prioritize employee well-being. Can you advocate for diversity and inclusion? Please support initiatives for cultural transformation. We need to promote ethical decision-making. Let's foster a customer-centric culture. Can you lead with resilience and agility? Please champion change management efforts. We need to align resources with priorities. Let's drive organizational excellence. Can you facilitate strategic planning initiatives? Please promote learning and development. We need to cultivate a culture of trust. Let's ensure transparency in communication. Can you empower teams to achieve goals? Please lead by example in ethical behavior. We need to promote accountability. Let's foster a culture of continuous improvement. Can you align team efforts with strategic objectives? Please communicate our strategy effectively. We need to support initiatives for innovation. Let's champion sustainability practices. Can you navigate organizational dynamics? Please promote a culture of inclusivity. We need to inspire teams to greatness. Let's support employee well-being initiatives. Can you drive performance excellence? Please empower teams to take ownership. We need to cultivate leadership skills. Let's foster collaboration across departments. Can you navigate through complex challenges? Please lead with empathy and compassion. We need to align actions with organizational goals. Let's champion diversity and inclusion. Can you promote a culture of respect? Please communicate our values clearly. We need to empower employees to innovate. Let's prioritize employee development. Can you lead change management efforts? Please support initiatives for cultural diversity. We need to drive organizational growth. Let's foster a collaborative work environment. Can you facilitate leadership development programs? Please promote ethical business practices. We need to navigate through uncertainty. Let's champion continuous improvement. Can you lead with vision and purpose? Please foster a culture of learning. We need to align strategies with market demands. Business communication. Let's schedule a brainstorming session for new ideas. Can you email me the updated financial report? Please proofread the proposal before sending it out. We need to finalize the budget by the end of the week. Let's arrange a conference call to discuss the project. Can you share the meeting agenda with the team? Please confirm your availability for the presentation. We need to re-evaluate our marketing strategy. Let's coordinate with IT to resolve the technical issue. Can you prepare the monthly sales forecast? Please update the client on the progress. We need to negotiate the terms of the contract. Let's analyze the competitor's pricing strategy. Can you summarize the key takeaways from the meeting? Please schedule a training session for new employees. We need to improve our customer retention rate. Let's conduct a performance review next week. Can you draft a press release for the product launch? Please organize the files in the shared drive. We need to streamline our logistics process. Let's collaborate with the design team on the new logo. Can you present the quarterly financial results? Please book a venue for the company event. We need to enhance our online presence. Let's update the website with the latest content. Can you analyze the ROI of our recent campaign? Please attend the industry conference next month. We need to resolve the customer complaint promptly. Let's implement the feedback from the focus group. Can you create a training manual for the new software? Please review the contract terms with legal. We need to address the supply chain issues. Let's strategize for the upcoming product launch. Can you collaborate with HR on recruitment? Please investigate the cause of the inventory shortage. We need to update the employee handbook. Let's explore new markets for expansion. Can you conduct market research on consumer trends? Please facilitate the team-building workshop. We need to adhere to industry standards. Let's innovate our packaging design. Can you prepare a proposal for the client? Please respond to the customer inquiry promptly. We need to comply with GDPR regulations. Let's optimize our email marketing strategy. Can you analyze the SWOT analysis for the project? Please mentor the new interns in your department. We need to launch a social media campaign. Let's audit the financial statements for accuracy. Can you coordinate the logistics for the trade show? Please update the project timeline with milestones. We need to address the software integration issues. Let's brainstorm solutions for cost reduction. Can you lead the cross-functional team meeting? Please prepare a presentation for the board meeting. We need to enhance our customer service training. Let's conduct a peer review of the proposal. Can you facilitate the conflict resolution session? Please distribute the meeting minutes to attendees. We need to analyze the sales performance data. Let's align our goals with the company's mission. Can you onboard the new hires in your team? Please evaluate the vendor proposals for IT services. We need to streamline the invoicing process. Let's develop a contingency plan for the project. Can you collaborate with finance on budget planning? Please conduct a risk assessment for the project. We need to improve employee engagement. Let's prioritize customer feedback for product improvement. Can you organize a team outing for morale boost? Please conduct a cost-benefit analysis for the initiative. We need to establish key performance indicators, KPIs. Let's review the compliance checklist for the audit. Can you negotiate better terms with the supplier? Please benchmark our performance against competitors. We need to standardize our reporting process. Let's enhance the user experience on our website. Can you develop a crisis communication plan? Please update the CEO on the latest market trends. We need to train the sales team on new products. Let's implement a 360-degree feedback system. Can you recommend improvements to our IT infrastructure? Please analyze the customer satisfaction survey results. We need to foster innovation among employees. Let's launch a pilot program for customer feedback. Can you conduct a customer segmentation analysis? Please draft a communication strategy for the merger. We need to refresh the brand image. Let's restructure the organization for efficiency. Can you lead the rebranding initiative? Please analyze the return on investment, ROI, for the project. We need to streamline the decision-making process. Let's forecast sales projections for next quarter. Can you update the employee benefits package? Please audit the internal controls for financial reporting. We need to improve cross-departmental collaboration. Let's implement a lean manufacturing process. Can you develop a customer loyalty program? Please evaluate the feasibility of expanding overseas. We need to align our marketing efforts with the sales goals. Let's analyze the customer churn rate. Can you optimize the logistics chain? Please create a brand positioning strategy. We need to develop a talent retention strategy. Let's conduct a competitive analysis. Can you lead the crisis management team? Please review the employee performance metrics. We need to upgrade our IT infrastructure. Let's optimize the inventory management system. Can you assess the impact of new regulations? Please collaborate with legal on contract negotiations. We need to revamp our customer support process. Let's develop a content calendar for social media. Can you coordinate the product launch event? Please analyze the customer lifetime value, CLV. We need to integrate feedback from focus groups. Let's align our sales strategy with market trends. Can you optimize the website for mobile users? Please lead the team in adopting agile practices. We need to conduct a performance appraisal. Let's streamline the onboarding process for new hires. Can you design a customer satisfaction survey? Please standardize the reporting format for dashboards. We need to implement a quality assurance program. Let's refine the pricing strategy for our products. Can you conduct a cost analysis of operations? Please monitor the key performance indicators, KPIs. We need to diversify our revenue streams. Let's audit the compliance with safety regulations. Can you create a training program for managers? Please analyze the profitability of each product line. We need to innovate our product development process. Let's enhance the employee benefits package. Can you facilitate a team-building activity? Please lead the strategic planning retreat. We need to mitigate the risks associated with the project. Let's benchmark our performance against industry leaders. Can you analyze the financial viability of the expansion? Please conduct a SWOT analysis for the business unit. We need to align our supply chain with sustainability goals. Let's optimize the digital marketing campaigns. Can you develop a roadmap for digital transformation? Please streamline the invoicing and payment process. We need to enhance the customer feedback loop. Let's strategize for entering new international markets. Can you analyze the effectiveness of our sales funnel? Please update the sales playbook with new strategies. We need to foster a culture of continuous improvement. Let's implement a performance management system. Can you lead the implementation of the new CRM software? Please develop a succession plan for key roles. We need to streamline the procurement process. Let's improve the efficiency of our customer service. Can you organize a team retreat for strategy alignment? Please conduct a gap analysis of our current processes. We need to standardize the onboarding experience. Let's evaluate the impact of AI on our operations. Can you analyze the market penetration strategies? Please develop a roadmap for product innovation. We need to enhance cybersecurity measures. Let's redesign the website for better user experience. Can you organize a workshop on conflict resolution? Please implement a mentorship program for junior staff. We need to assess the feasibility of outsourcing. Let's establish a knowledge-sharing platform. Can you develop a supplier diversity program? Please review the performance metrics with the team. We need to integrate sustainability into our corporate strategy. Let's brainstorm ideas for cost-saving initiatives. Can you lead the change management process? Please analyze the customer acquisition cost, CAC. We need to enhance the scalability of our operations. Let's conduct a comprehensive review of our business model. Can you evaluate the ROI of our recent investments? Please create a contingency plan for potential disruptions. We need to optimize the warehousing and distribution. Let's foster innovation through cross-functional collaboration. Can you align the team's objectives with company goals? Please develop a roadmap for talent development. We need to enhance the effectiveness of our training programs. Let's strategize for improving employee engagement. Can you lead the implementation of the ERP system? Please conduct a customer journey mapping exercise. We need to review the effectiveness of our incentive programs. Let's analyze the impact of technological advancements. Can you standardize the procurement process across regions? Please develop a contingency plan for supply chain disruptions. We need to enhance the predictive analytics capabilities. Let's prioritize initiatives based on strategic objectives. Can you optimize the distribution network for efficiency? Please lead the integration of new acquisitions. We need to develop a comprehensive risk management strategy. Let's streamline the approval process for new projects. Can you analyze the customer retention metrics? Please collaborate with sales to forecast demand. We need to conduct a product portfolio analysis. Let's optimize the pricing strategy for profitability. Can you lead the team in adopting agile methodologies? Please develop a communication plan for stakeholders. We need to enhance the performance evaluation criteria. Let's align the marketing campaigns with sales targets. Can you facilitate a workshop on cross-cultural communication? Please review the compliance requirements for international markets. We need to standardize the reporting structure for transparency. Let's strategize for entering emerging markets. Can you analyze the impact of geopolitical factors on our business? Please develop a sustainability roadmap for the next decade. We need to enhance our crisis management protocols. Let's conduct a feasibility study for the new product line. Can you lead the initiative for workplace diversity? Please optimize the procurement strategy for cost savings. We need to update the IT security policies. Let's develop a roadmap for achieving operational excellence. Can you analyze the regulatory landscape for compliance risks? Please coordinate the corporate social responsibility, CSR, initiatives. We need to foster a culture of innovation and experimentation. Let's conduct an organizational health checkup. Can you lead the initiative for digital transformation? Please analyze the data for actionable insights. We need to streamline the decision-making process. Let's optimize the customer service response time. Can you create a roadmap for employee career development? Please standardize the performance appraisal process. We need to enhance our crisis communication strategies. Let's conduct a risk assessment for our global operations. Can you lead the team in adopting sustainable practices? Please analyze the customer feedback for product improvements. We need to optimize the procurement of raw materials. Let's develop a strategy for talent acquisition. Can you facilitate a workshop on leadership development? Please review the compliance regulations for our industry. We need to enhance the efficiency of our supply chain. Let's prioritize initiatives based on ROI analysis. Can you lead the initiative for cultural transformation? Please analyze the market trends for strategic planning. We need to align our digital marketing efforts with sales targets. Let's optimize the customer journey for better conversion rates. Can you create a roadmap for expanding into new markets? Please standardize the performance metrics for consistency. We need to enhance our competitive intelligence capabilities. Let's strategize for improving employee retention. Can you lead the initiative for workplace wellness? Please analyze the impact of industry trends on our business. We need to optimize the use of technology in operations. Let's conduct a cost-benefit analysis for the proposed project. Can you develop a contingency plan for potential disruptions? Please review the customer satisfaction metrics with the team. We need to align our branding strategy with our values. Let's prioritize sustainability initiatives in our business strategy. Can you lead the team in adopting agile project management? Please develop a roadmap for adopting AI technologies. We need to enhance the customer experience across all touchpoints. Let's analyze the effectiveness of our digital marketing campaigns. Can you facilitate a workshop on change management? Please review the performance dashboard with key stakeholders. We need to optimize the use of data analytics for decision-making. Let's strategize for entering the global market. Can you develop a roadmap for corporate governance? Please conduct a SWOT analysis for our business unit. We need to align our business processes with industry standards. Let's standardize the employee onboarding process. Can you lead the initiative for product innovation? Please analyze the competitive landscape for new opportunities. We need to optimize the logistics and distribution network. Let's conduct a customer segmentation analysis. Can you develop a strategy for improving brand awareness? Please review the financial projections with the CFO. We need to enhance the scalability of our business model. Let's strategize for diversifying our product portfolio. Can you lead the initiative for sustainability reporting? Please analyze the ROI of our recent marketing campaigns. We need to optimize the allocation of resources. Let's conduct a benchmarking analysis against industry leaders. Can you develop a roadmap for achieving operational efficiency? Please standardize the performance metrics for transparency. We need to enhance our supply chain resilience. Let's strategize for launching new product lines. Can you lead the initiative for customer retention? Please analyze the market dynamics for strategic planning. We need to optimize the customer acquisition strategy. Let's conduct a gap analysis of our current capabilities. Can you facilitate a workshop on innovation culture? Please review the compliance requirements for international markets. We need to standardize the reporting structure for transparency. Let's strategize for entering emerging markets. Can you analyze the impact of geopolitical factors on our business? Please develop a sustainability roadmap for the next decade. We need to enhance our crisis management protocols. Let's conduct a feasibility study for the new product line. Can you lead the initiative for workplace diversity? Please optimize the procurement strategy for cost savings. We need to update the IT security policies. Let's develop a roadmap for achieving operational excellence. Can you analyze the regulatory landscape for compliance risks? Please coordinate the corporate social responsibility, CSR, initiatives. We need to foster a culture of innovation and experimentation. Let's conduct an organizational health checkup. Can you lead the initiative for digital transformation? Please analyze the data for actionable insights. We need to streamline the decision-making process. Let's optimize the customer service response time. Can you create a roadmap for employee career development? Please standardize the performance appraisal process. We need to enhance our crisis communication strategies. Let's conduct a risk assessment for our global operations. Can you lead the team in adopting sustainable practices? Please analyze the customer feedback for product improvements. We need to optimize the procurement of raw materials. Let's develop a strategy for talent acquisition. Can you facilitate a workshop on leadership development? Please review the compliance regulations for our industry. We need to enhance the efficiency of our supply chain. Let's prioritize initiatives based on ROI analysis. Can you lead the initiative for cultural transformation? Please analyze the market trends for strategic planning. We need to align our digital marketing efforts with sales targets. Let's optimize the customer journey for better conversion rates. Can you create a roadmap for expanding into new markets? Please standardize the performance metrics for consistency. We need to enhance our competitive intelligence capabilities. Let's strategize for improving employee retention. Can you lead the initiative for workplace wellness? Please analyze the impact of industry trends on our business. We need to optimize the use of technology in operations. Let's conduct a cost-benefit analysis for the proposed project. Can you develop a contingency plan for potential disruptions? Please review the customer satisfaction metrics with the team. We need to align our branding strategy with our values. Let's prioritize sustainability initiatives in our business strategy. Can you lead the team in adopting agile project management? Please develop a roadmap for adopting AI technologies. We need to enhance the customer experience across all touchpoints. Let's analyze the effectiveness of our digital marketing campaigns. Can you facilitate a workshop on change management? Please review the performance dashboard with key stakeholders. We need to optimize the use of data analytics for decision-making. Let's strategize for entering the global market. Can you develop a roadmap for corporate governance? Please conduct a SWOT analysis for our business unit. We need to align our business processes with industry standards. Let's standardize the employee onboarding process. Can you lead the initiative for product innovation? Please analyze the competitive landscape for new opportunities. We need to optimize the logistics and distribution network. Let's conduct a customer segmentation analysis. Can you develop a strategy for improving brand awareness? Please review the financial projections with the CFO. We need to enhance the scalability of our business model. Let's strategize for diversifying our product portfolio. Can you lead the initiative for sustainability reporting? Please analyze the ROI of our recent marketing campaigns. We need to optimize the allocation of resources. Let's conduct a benchmarking analysis against industry leaders. Can you develop a roadmap for achieving operational efficiency? Please standardize the performance metrics for transparency. We need to enhance our supply chain resilience. Let's strategize for launching new product lines. Can you lead the initiative for customer retention? Please analyze the market dynamics for strategic planning. We need to optimize the customer acquisition strategy. Let's conduct a gap analysis of our current capabilities. Can you facilitate a workshop on innovation culture? Please review the compliance requirements for international markets. We need to standardize the reporting structure for transparency. Let's strategize for entering emerging markets. Can you analyze the impact of geopolitical factors on our business? Please develop a sustainability roadmap for the next decade. We need to enhance our crisis management protocols. Let's conduct a feasibility study for the new product line. Can you lead the initiative for workplace diversity? Please optimize the procurement strategy for cost savings. We need to update the IT security policies. Let's develop a roadmap for achieving operational excellence. Can you analyze the regulatory landscape for compliance risks? Please coordinate the corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiatives. We need to foster a culture of innovation and experimentation. Let's conduct an organizational health checkup. Can you lead the initiative for digital transformation? Please analyze the data for actionable insights. We need to streamline the decision-making process. Let's optimize the customer service response time. Can you create a roadmap for employee career development? Please standardize the performance appraisal process. We need to enhance our crisis communication strategies. Let's conduct a risk assessment for our global operations. Can you lead the team in adopting sustainable practices? Please analyze the customer feedback for product improvements. We need to optimize the procurement of raw materials. Let's develop a strategy for talent acquisition. Can you facilitate a workshop on leadership development? Please review the compliance regulations for our industry. We need to enhance the efficiency of our supply chain. Let's prioritize initiatives based on ROI analysis. Can you lead the initiative for cultural transformation? Please analyze the market trends for strategic planning. We need to align our digital marketing efforts with sales targets. Let's optimize the customer journey for better conversion rates. Can you create a roadmap for expanding into new markets? Please standardize the performance metrics for consistency. We need to enhance our competitive intelligence capabilities. Let's strategize for improving employee retention. Can you lead the initiative for workplace wellness? Please analyze the impact of industry trends on our business. We need to optimize the use of technology in operations. Let's conduct a cost-benefit analysis for the proposed project. Can you develop a contingency plan for potential disruptions? Please review the customer satisfaction metrics with the team. We need to align our branding strategy with our values. Let's prioritize sustainability initiatives in our business strategy. Can you lead the team in adopting agile project management? Please develop a roadmap for adopting AI technologies. We need to enhance the customer experience across all touchpoints. Let's analyze the effectiveness of our digital marketing campaigns. Can you facilitate a workshop on change management? Please review the performance dashboard with key stakeholders. We need to optimize the use of data analytics for decision-making. Let's strategize for entering the global market. Can you develop a roadmap for corporate governance? Please conduct a SWOT analysis for our business unit. We need to align our business processes with industry standards. Let's standardize the employee onboarding process. Can you lead the initiative for product innovation? Please analyze the competitive landscape for new opportunities. We need to optimize the logistics and distribution network. Let's conduct a customer segmentation analysis. Can you develop a strategy for improving brand awareness? Please review the financial projections with the CFO. We need to enhance the scalability of our business model. Let's strategize for diversifying our product portfolio. Can you lead the initiative for sustainability reporting? Please analyze the ROI of our recent marketing campaigns. We need to optimize the allocation of resources. Let's conduct a benchmarking analysis against industry leaders. Can you develop a roadmap for achieving operational efficiency? Please standardize the performance metrics for transparency. We need to enhance our supply chain resilience. Let's strategize for launching new product lines. Can you lead the initiative for customer retention? Please analyze the market dynamics for strategic planning. We need to optimize the customer acquisition strategy. Let's conduct a gap analysis of our current capabilities. Can you facilitate a workshop on innovation culture? Please review the compliance requirements for international markets. We need to standardize the reporting structure for transparency. Let's strategize for entering emerging markets. Can you analyze the impact of geopolitical factors on our business? Please develop a sustainability roadmap for the next decade. We need to enhance our crisis management protocols. Let's conduct a feasibility study for the new product line. Can you lead the initiative for workplace diversity? Please optimize the procurement strategy for cost savings. We need to update the IT security policies. Let's develop a roadmap for achieving operational excellence. Can you analyze the regulatory landscape for compliance risks? Please coordinate the corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiatives. We need to foster a culture of innovation and experimentation. Let's conduct an organizational health checkup. Can you lead the initiative for digital transformation? Please analyze the data for actionable insights. We need to streamline the decision-making process. Let's optimize the customer service response time. Can you create a roadmap for employee career development? Please standardize the performance appraisal process. We need to enhance our crisis communication strategies. Let's conduct a risk assessment for our global operations. Can you lead the team in adopting sustainable practices? Please analyze the customer feedback for product improvements. We need to optimize the procurement of raw materials. Let's develop a strategy for talent acquisition. Can you facilitate a workshop on leadership development? Please review the compliance regulations for our industry. We need to enhance the efficiency of our supply chain. Let's prioritize initiatives based on ROI analysis. Can you lead the initiative for cultural transformation? Please analyze the market trends for strategic planning. We need to align our digital marketing efforts with sales targets. Let's optimize the customer journey for better conversion rates. Can you create a roadmap for expanding into new markets? Please standardize the performance metrics for consistency. We need to enhance our competitive intelligence capabilities. Let's strategize for improving employee retention. Can you lead the initiative for workplace wellness? Please analyze the impact of industry trends on our business. We need to optimize the use of technology in operations. Let's conduct a cost-benefit analysis for the proposed project. Can you develop a contingency plan for potential disruptions? Please review the customer satisfaction metrics with the team. We need to align our branding strategy with our values. Let's prioritize sustainability initiatives in our business strategy. Can you lead the team in adopting agile project management? Please develop a roadmap for adopting AI technologies. We need to enhance the customer experience across all touchpoints. Let's analyze the effectiveness of our digital marketing campaigns. Can you facilitate a workshop on change management? Please review the performance dashboard with key stakeholders. We need to optimize the use of data analytics for decision-making. Let's strategize for entering the global market. Can you develop a roadmap for corporate governance? Please conduct a SWOT analysis for our business unit. We need to align our business processes with industry standards.